Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm D-Rock Derek. You can find me on YouTube at any time, of course, by typing in Bumpin6, B-U-M-P-N, and the number 6. Remember the number, not the letter. Not the letters, I should say. On the radio right now, we got Janis Joplin. This is called Me and Bobby McGee. One of the few songs that she has that's good. I had one hell of a night tonight. Hung out with my buddy Scott, and we decided we was going to do some drinking. So I was kind of doing what Sam is doing, and I was just doing it at his house. We decided to go to Burger King, and my buddy Scott, he decided he was going to be stupid, and he actually took and was trying to beat up the Burger King mailbox. He put quite a few dents in it, and he noticed that the sprinklers come on. You know, the sprinklers that spray out to water the lawn and stuff. Well, he thought it would be funny to go out there and try to stomp him as hard as he could, and he ended up falling on his ass. Cool thing is, though, he did break one of the sprinklers. It kind of made like a water fountain, and it was just flooding the whole parking lot out. So after he did that, we pretty much got in his car and got the hell out of Dodge before the cops got called. So it has been an interesting night. I've been drinking Sparks. It's kind of like a energy drink with alcohol in it, but a bit stronger than beer. We're going to do a dip review in this video. I just got two dips to choose from. I got Skoal Edge, and I got the original, the Stoker's, which everybody seems to be having a hard time to find. Lucky for me, it's pretty easy to find. But which one do you want me to do? I know I do the Stoker's a lot. I know I did the Skoal Edge the other night, but I was thinking that maybe I should just try doing the Skoal Edge just by itself, not mixing it with this other wintergreen. You think that'd be pretty cool? That way I can give you a much better review on the Skoal Edge. That's what we'll do. Now let me get this packed up here real quick. I'm actually getting low on it because I've been dipping the hell out of this Skoal Edge. It's not one of my favorite wintergreens, but it'll do. Let me kind of do this right here. I'll show you exactly how much I got left. That is what's left of my Skoal Edge. We're going to take a decent sized pinch out of here. Damn it. Once again, I can't help it. Always gotta get it in my keyboard on my little mouse pad that I gotta run my finger across to make the computer work because it's a laptop. Always spilling this dip all over it. Damn it. Right there. Nothing too big, just a little pinch. Give you a good review on it. And before I forget, I highly recommend as soon as you get done, put your pinch in, you put the lid on it. Can't tell you how many times I've actually spilled my can of dip. Wasted it a bunch of times. We got it in the Skoal Edge. It's a wintergreen, and it's supposed to be like a more bolder flavor of wintergreen. A little bit bolder than Skoal's original long cut wintergreen. And I would agree, it's definitely got a bolder taste to it.
We've also got all kinds of fun stuff happening out at our website. Blue Jackets Hockey kick off again.
There's a ton of different Skoal flavors to choose from. If you watch any of Sam's videos, you can find her channel, Jonesy's Army Wife. Have fun finding that. I know it's a lot to type in, but as soon as you get it typed in, the videos are well worth it. We're having a fun time, you know, going back and forth, sending videos out and shout outs. But she was commenting on a bunch of dips on how she would rate them. And I'm going to rate a few of my favorites, my favorite Skoal flavors as well. First off, we'll start off with the Skoal Edge. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would rate this probably about a 7. Before I go any farther, some of the things I look for in a dip, not only do I look for flavor, I look for texture, I look for the packability of it, and as always, the price. I got this Skoal Edge on sale. It was $2.66 for a can, and I don't like live on base or anything, so dip around here is usually $4 or $5 a can, so it's on sale. The price is definitely a good thing with the Skoal Edge, but some of the other flavors that I have chose to dip in the past, Skoal Mint. At one time, that was one of my more favorite ones. And if you like mint, it's definitely a good dip. I know a lot of girls that you know, like the taste of mint. So if you got a girlfriend that likes the taste of mint on your breath, the Skoal mint is definitely the way to go. I would rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it a 7. Next we'll move on to the Skoal citrus. That was the very first dip I ever tried in my life, was the Skoal citrus. I was drunk and my friend offered me a pouch. And I was like, dude, I said, I don't know how to do that. I said, how do you dip? He's like, you just put it in your lip and you spit. And I was drunk, I didn't know any different, and I tried it, and that was one of my favorites. Skoal citrus, it's a really fruity flavor, definitely a good dip for a girl to dip. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely have to rate that about a 9. It's definitely got good packability, it stays in your lip really nice. What other dips is there? Skoal cherry blend, that's a really good dip. It's got a real awesome cherry flavor to it. If you have not tried it, definitely get you some of it. I would also rate that a 9. See, this is really hard to think about all these dips. Skoal peach blend. I was expecting a little bit more of a peach flavor when I got it. The peach flavor wasn't 100% there, so I had to give it about a 7. It is a really good dip though. It does have a peach flavor, but not as much as a peach flavor as I would have expected, but still a very good dip. Skoal vanilla. Now this is where we get a little on the tricky side. Skoal vanilla, I did not like that at all. If you got something to mix the Skoal vanilla with, that's when it really brings the flavor out of it. Otherwise, it just doesn't taste good. My very first time, I hate to waste it, but when I put it in my lip, about a minute later, I was spitting it out. Like, good God, this shit is so fucking nasty. But it is. I don't know anybody that's really like the Skoal vanilla. The only way you can do it is if you mix it with that cherry blend, that's really good. Mix it with the peach. I never tried mixing it with the wintergreen yet, so maybe that's a new video that one of you guys can try. Vanilla and wintergreen. I would rate that probably about a 4 maybe. Packability on the vanilla cut, it's not really good. It seems to me like it's more of a fine powder for some reason. It just likes to work its way all over the place, kind of like a snuff, but not very good to me, in my opinion. Grizzly. The Grizzly mint, the Grizzly wintergreen, they both get an 8. The flavor's there, the texture's there, packability is awesome. Packability on the Grizzlies, it's just about like this Stoker's. It's a really long cut. It's coarse, and you gotta be careful with it because it will kind of make your lip roll if you're not careful what you're doing. Copenhagen. Alright, I tried the Copenhagen whiskey blend. I didn't really care for it. It gets a 7 on the flavor. Packability for me just wasn't there. I tried the Copenhagen straight. It gets a 7. Packability, once again, just wasn't there. I'm not really big on the Copenhagen flavors. I'm so sorry, Sam, but I just don't like the Copenhagen. Alright, that's about all the dips I've tried. I can't think of any more. Of course, though, you know, when I turn this video off when I'm done, I'll think of more dips that I tried. A couple shout outs I want to throw out there. Jonesy's Army Wife, gotta check out her videos, subscribe to her, and comment on her videos. She likes to get those 5-star ratings. Who doesn't like the 5-star ratings, right? Definitely give her a good rating on her videos, they're really good. Big Skoal Dipper, you get a shout out from me. Cajun Tiger 616, Outlaw Dipper, Schoolgirl 88. I'm not sure what happened to you, but you haven't made videos in a long time. I like your videos, but they're just not there anymore. You haven't made any in a long ass time. And Cope Angel Fan, you need to make some videos. I'd like to see some videos from you. Big reminder before I cut this video off, I got into Skoal Edge. I'm not really a big fan of it too much, but definitely check it out. It's a good dip. And guys, I think that's pretty much the video. Keep dipping and keep spitting black, and I'll talk to you sometime in the near future.